Hi, in this video, we will discuss the other important Power BI visuals like funnel charts, gauge, and card charts. Funnel chart helps you visualize a linear process that has a sequential connected stages. For example, a sales funnel that tracks customers through various stages like lead, qualified lead, prospect, contract, and close. In most cases, a funnel chart is shaped like a funnel, where the first stage being the largest and each subsequent stage smaller than its predecessor. We cannot see an example or a demo of a funnel chart with the existing dataset. So what I have done is I have created a new dataset. So let me first go over the dataset. So here in Excel, I have sales stage data where I get a lot of different lead IDs and their various stages in their purchase. For example, we have stages called close, contract, lead, prospect, and qualified lead, where lead is the first stage and close is the last stage. So what we will do is we will import this dataset in Power BI. So let me go to my get data, Excel, and just select my sales stage data and click load. The sales stage data is loaded. So what I will do is first let me select the funnel chart. And the funnel chart basically has two important fields. The first one is the group, which basically specifies the different stages that a customer is going through. So let me drag sales stage into my group. And then the second one is the value. So we basically need a count of the number of leads going through the different stages. So let me drag lead into the values and make sure that count is selected. Okay, so what I will do is I will expand this. Anyway, this is the funnel chart. Anyway, it is not right now ordered. Anyway, this is the final funnel chart that you get, where you have lead, which is the first stage, which has 738 customers, and the close, which is the last stage. It has a fewer customers, very fewer compared to the beginning, and these are the number of customers that have basically converted for your sales team. And if you would like to see the data ordered, that is, you want to the data to basically see it in the form of a funnel, then what you can do is you can just say sort by a lead ID. So this basically puts the number, like the stage which has more number of leads into the first one, and the stage which has the least into the last one, last stage, giving us a resemblance of a funnel. So let us see a few of the formatting options that are available to us. So let me pull this towards the left and practically try to enlarge this as well. So first, if you want to switch off the category labels, these ones, if you do not want them, you can turn it off, else you can turn it on with any of the formattings that you want. And again, data colors, it's pretty much intuitive what colors that you want to give for the different colors. Or again, if you want to give a specific color to a specific stage, then what you can do is you can just say show all and choose a different color for each stage. Okay, so let me minimize that as well. And the data labels, basically the numbers, so which will go away when you turn it off. So let me turn it on back. And then the conversion rate label, which is sometimes very useful, like you, it's basically saying that out of all the leads, only 3.9% of the people have been converted into a close. Anyway, if you want to turn that off, you can just go and say conversion rate label off. And now let us look at a God chart. So let me go to my page 2. And let me first show you how a radial gauge looks like. So it's called a gauge chart, similar to the odometers in your car. A radial gauge chart has a circular arc. So this is the circular arc, and it basically displays only a single value that measures the progress towards a goal or KPI. Okay, so the goal or a target value, so probably you have one field where you can basically set what is the target for your particular measure, is represented by a needle. Okay, anyway, I will show it now so that you will be able to better understand. So first you need to select the value that you are measuring. For example, I can measure the total sales of my company for the year, and by default what the God chart does is that it doubles this value, which is 238 million, and places that value as the maximum value that can be attainable. And then if you have minimum, maximum and target value within your data model, then you can basically drag that in. Since I do not have them here, what I will do is I will go to my formatting page, and within the gauge axis I will specify these values manually. Okay, so for example, I want the target something as 350 million. Okay, so I will just say 350 million, and note that you have a line over here which basically indicates your target. Okay, and then I do not want the maximum value to be 477 million. I want the maximum to be slightly lesser, so I will say 400 million. Your chart basically updates with the maximum value, and note that it is filled slightly towards the right so that it is able to take uh, take the additional point that we have given, which is a maximum. So other than the normal formatting options, one formatting option that is specific to your guard chart is the callout value. So if you want, you can turn that off, but I do not see any benefit in turning that off, so I will make it on. And the other things like display units and decimal places, so you can control basically how it has been displayed over here. And then if you want to control the same stuff for this particular value, target value, you go to your target and basically give the same display units and decimal place. So if you observe, the progress toward the goal, towards this goal, is represented by this color. Okay, so more the color, more the progress you can think of. Okay, and radial guard charts are a great choice for only one specific scenario, which is to show progress towards a goal. So probably in your dashboards, in your weekly meeting, in your quarterly meeting with your boss, you can basically have such kind of charts to basically show how you are doing with respect to the target that have been set. Let me move to my page 3, and in this page what we will do is we'll discuss about a card. Card is very simple. So what I will do is first let me select a card, and if you see in the fields, you have only one field. Okay, so what I will do is I'll drag units into my fields, and as I said, the cards are very simple. It accepts only one field, and even that field accepts only one parameter. So the moment you drag in a total within this, see, basically you cannot replace that. And if the moment you drag in total, the units basically go away, and that's what, at most you can display only one value. So why we may use cards? Sometimes a single number is the most important thing that you want to track in your Power BI dashboard or a report, such as a total sales, total units, total market share, or total opportunities. Okay, so this can be done with the help of a card. And if you see formatting options, there are not many for a card. So basically you can turn off your category label, but I will leave that on. And if you see in the data label section, these are basically the formatting options to specify how to display this number. So other than that, there is nothing much to deal with a card. So basically you can place these cards on your dashboard page, basically indicating what are the main KPI values in addition to your guard chart, of course. So in this video, we have discussed about the funnel chart, guard chart and card chart. And in the next video, we will talk about what is a multi-row card chart, KPI and a slicer. Thank you.